when the parents realize you have a plan, we back off. It's when,
Yeah.
we think our kids are going down the river without a rudder that we're
Yeah.
kind of concerned about what's going on here with this coach. Um, and, and then you'll hear the cop out phrase, well, they're young, which just means a parent doesn't know either what they want from a coach, and they're really not trying to engage either. They're trying to, deal with the coach in a way. So I like getting rid of the deal word.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
well,
been a deal breaker, I think, for a deal breaker in a sense, right?
exactly. Yeah. Well, Glenn, I tell you what, before we wrap up here, why don't you tell people, because you've got a lot going on between TED Talks, again, you'll be on with Jen Fraser's Stop Bullying Summit. We're both part of that. But let people know again where they can get a hold of you, see you, what posts you may have up, because again, you've got a lot of great messages that I think people are going to want to tune into.
Well, the main platform that people can find me through is is Paradigm Sports, and email address is just glen@paradigmsports.ca. But we've launched a new initiative it's about a year old now, that with the Paradigm Sports model, it's all about the live workshops. It's getting out to associations, interacting with coaches, parents, sports administrators, and even athletes. We're starting to work on developing those kind of modules. But what we've come to realize, because we're in, a small province, it's only not even close to the center of the universe. In the U.S., it would be New York. In Canada, it's Toronto. And we're 2,000 miles away from Toronto. In order to reach those coaches, I realized we can't just do live workshops unless I can recruit. And I've had a lot of people reach out to me and say, hey, they want to become facilitators across the province. But in order to reach as many coaches as possible, we're creating a whole online platform. And all of the modules that we make available live, we're now going to convert and make them also available online through a platform that we're using called Kajabi. And we created a whole new site, a whole new organization called For the Love of the Game.
Nice.
And that platform will also host we're planning on possibly doing a digital summit. We have a lot of other of our affiliates and a lot of our partners have videos they want to share through that platform. So we ultimately want to kind of be like the go-to platform in Canada for all resources that coaches, parents, the administrators need. And I don't know if we'll go as far down the path with having stuff there also for athletes, but that will be like the online extension of the Paradigm Sports website. Right now, all the blogs, newsletters, and what have you are being done on one. And we're also still struggling with, are we going to make For the Love of the Game more of a free play type of focus, with Paradigm Sports being more the organized sport focus? That's kind of what we're kicking around as well, because I think today we really have to start figuring out a way to bring free play back to kids through a whole bunch of different platforms that are happening out there. So that's another model. So that's kind of the two big focuses now.
Well, excellent. And again, we got through about half of the stuff I wanted to talk about because there's that much. But I'm glad we got as deep into each one as we did. So again, I want to really thank you for the time. It's going to be great to have you on again, I think, because we're just scratching the surface and you sure are doing an awful lot of good. So Glenn, thanks a lot, and everybody, thanks for listening tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
So it started out for God knows where. I guess I'll know when I get there.